Barnes and Leslie, we are your Morning X. So much going on. Adam Duritz, was great to talk to him. Been a while. He was on this morning at 7:20. It'll be up on the podcast around 11 today, and their new song is great. New album coming in May. Also, Jimmy Barron tomorrow, most of the show, and major news coming 8:20 on Monday. It will be worth it for you to be here at 8:20 because the payoff will begin right afterwards.
I can't tease it because I'll give it away. I'm not a good teaser.
Don't do it, Leslie. I do not trust you with the tease reins.
I know.
But this is solid. I've been working on this Barnesology themed thing for you, and it's ready to go. We'll announce it 8:20 on Monday.
Now, who knew that when you were looking for an ice-cold beer, you would look to 99X? It's unbelievable. We have a 5-time award-winning beer called the 99 Experiment from our friends, the beer connoisseurs at Mutation Brewing. And now it's all over town. Yeah, you can go to Red's Beer Garden in Southeast Atlanta. How about over in Alpharetta and Chamblee? You can go to Grapes and Grains. In Marietta, the Brass Tap. That's just a few of the places. Of course, Mutation Brewing as well. Find out more, go to mutationbrew.com or inside the 99X app.
Let's do a little roundtable. There's some items I know we all been holding on to, and there's one that I think someone on this show is guilty of that happened on Monday. I don't want to name names and accuse anyone of anything, and this was behind the scenes, but I'll just say, have you heard of Microsleeps?
No.
Either of you?
No.
Leslie has this, she gets this look on her face when she thinks she's in trouble.
I'm in trouble or I'm going to be called out for something. Crash had the look too, by the way.
I know what a microsleep is, and I know where you're going.
What is a microsleep?
Well, that's when you're in the middle of the day, and all of a sudden, boom, you're out for like a couple of almost split seconds.
Very dangerous.
Very dangerous when you're driving, yeah.
Yeah, this always follows daylight saving time weekend.
I thought that was called something else, but...
So if you felt groggy after the switch over the weekend, scientists say you better watch out because it's microsleeps, which are tiny lapses in attention that can create problems at work and accidents on the road. And these microsleeps apparently account for extra car crashes and workplace injuries that happen on the Mondays following these time changes.
Is there anything you can do for it?
No.
Medically, I don't know.
I will say someone on this show was guilty of microsleeps on Monday.
Well, sometimes I'm looking at my emails.
Oh, it was Leslie.
No!
Leslie just volunteered.
She fesses up.
Come on, sometimes.
Let me tell you something about what happens when music is playing on this show. We'll get into a conversation. Crash and I'll be all into talking about what we're going to do, and we'll say, is that cool with you, Leslie? Yeah. She just always says, yeah.
She just tunes us out.
Was it me you were talking about?
You just accepted the blame, so I mean, where the guilt flies, where the guilt lies, I don't know.
Barnes and Crash, there's something really cool going on tonight. Actually, I've been reading about this for a really long time over the past, I think, month. It's been all over socials. A total lunar eclipse with the moon turning a striking red as it passes through Earth's shadow.
That's tonight?
It's called Blood Moon.
Wow. What time?
I don't know where the best place to watch, but they're saying the subtle prenumbral phase.
The prenumbral?
I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
11:57 p.m.
Okay.
And then followed by the start of a partial phase at like 1:09 a.m. But, get your microscope out. This is really, really cool. The moon appears red because Earth's atmosphere scatters blue light while bending red light into the shadow.
She said to get your microscope.
I know. I was waiting to see if she was going to correct it.
I'm sorry. Get your microscope.
I wish you wouldn't have given it away. I'm like, yeah, okay. We're going to put the sun under the microscope. What are we going to find?
I started in my head, and I hate this, but I started singing Total Eclipse of the Heart, which I hate.
Look at her. She's trying to divert.
And then I got distracted. No, seriously. But anyway, it's called Blood Moon. Haven't you read about it?
Get your microscopes out, everybody. Tonight it's going to be fantastic. Or telescopes.
It's a blood moon.
Leslie's just microsleeping through this whole segment.
I actually am.
Segment? Try show. It's not just a segment. So here's a mini tech corner. Imagine never worrying about a dead phone battery.
Oh.
You know those people that walk around with 8% always left on their business?
That kind of scares me.
Scientists in Sweden, they're on the cusp of making this a reality. This new textile technology is going to take body heat and generate electricity from it and potentially revolutionize wearable devices.
Does this mean you have to kind of keep it?
Body heat, guys.
Because I thought that wasn't safe.
No, but I'm saying your body heat's going to be a good start, but if you're outside, you're going to get more. It's going to charge your clothing, which is going to charge your devices.
I've been called a furnace before as far as my body heat.
Well, you're going to be set.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait for this.
This is like solar power kind of thing?
It's going to be made from polymer, which coats ordinary silk yarn.
Wow.
And it's flexible and lightweight and non-toxic. And it can efficiently convert body heat into power. So the warmer you are, the more power you're going to put off.
I bet you have never, I'm serious, because I know how you are with tech stuff, but your phone has never lost.
Oh, no. Are you kidding?
That's what I know.
I have a charger in every position.
That's what I thought.
But the people that don't, it always baffles me. They're like, oh, I'm almost out. How?
I don't get that. I do not. I know. I'm at 6%. I'm like, what?
Yeah, how do you go to the last drop? But anyway, I don't know what these clothes are going to look like. They may look completely ridiculous. But the concept could, worm its way into other clothing.
Did you say worm or warm?
Worm, like wiggle into other, but warm if you want to go there. Get your microscope.
I like that. How far away are we from that?
Like I'm making it. I don't know. Let's call Sweden.
Okay, I'm going to tell you this, and I'm one of them. Southwest Airlines just changed everything, and travelers
I saw that.
Are furious, including me. You know how much I fly Southwest.
I don't ever.
Ending policies that had set them apart from everybody else. We felt like we were part of a club. Well, months after ditching the open seating policy, now they're ending the most recognizable perk, free checked bags.
Man, that's been over 50 years they've done that.
Woo!
That tells you they are in financial doo-doo.
Starting May 28th, they just announced this. However, if you're an A-list loyalty member, okay, or you have one of those branded credit cards, or you during business fare, you'll be exempt from those fees. But people are not happy.
No, there's too much airline news going on. At least the crashes and all the mishaps seem to have stopped a little bit. It was out of control.
You know that Spirit now has a first class. You see my finger quotes.
Yeah, the bigger seats. They're not calling it that, though, right? They're calling it something extra something. The big seat.
The big seats is what they used to have, but now they actually have. It's kind of like a first class where you do get free drinks. You get the big seat.
Really?
I mean, you're still in the tube with the rest of the folks wearing their tank tops and flip-flops.
Did you see this story about this flight that was literally forced to turn around after 9 toilets got blocked, leaving just one working? 9 toilets on the plane were completely...
Where was that coming from?
Went from Chicago to Delhi. It was on Air India. 10 toilets.
Ooh.
9 of them got blocked and clogged. And they were on this flight for like 10 hours and they had to turn back around.
All the Indian people having too much pizza in Chicago and they're trying to go home and they were blasted.
They had video footage. People were panicking.
That's gross.
It's super gross, I know. Anyway, just one last travel item. I don't know how you feel about this, but on American Airlines, they just announced that you're not allowed to use your electronics with volume without headphones. So now you have to use headphones.
Thank you. They should all do that.
Because a lot of people are listening to music or watching a movie and it's loud on their laptop.
Doesn't that blow you away?
It does.
Especially on a plane, and I hope LA Fitness is listening as well, because people in the gym.
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
Mixing the music that's already in the gym with your stupid, tinny, stupid-ass Samsung, sorry, Leslie, that plays, it just sounds like so gross. There's no bass to it.
I just thought there was some etiquette where you knew you needed to wear headphones. But I guess not.
Travel's a mess.
You get what you pay for. This is the Morning X with Barnes and Leslie on 99.8.
If you're listening to sports,
if you're looking for an edge rusher, you're looking for a run stuffer, you're looking for a big-time player in the middle of your defense, you're in luck.
mixed with pop culture, sprinkled with celebrity interviews.
You hated the title Everybody Loves Raymond.
That's true.
Is it appropriate for you to tell people to hurry it up?
It's appropriate on Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Bill Burr is here.
I want to know who you defeated to get that title as best dad ever.
I'm the Gonzaga of dads.
And you're enjoying the Rich Eisen Show podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.